Ball control. The big ball away. Ball control.
So recently, the Charlotte Hornets announced their NBA training camp roster. And there was something that stuck out like a sore thumb. Liangelo Ball's name was nowhere to be found. With all the questions looming in the minds of fans regarding why Liangelo Ball didn't make the Hornets training camp, despite playing very well and exceeding expectations from the coaching staff as well as the front office, i.e. Mitch Kupchak. One can easily understand the frustration seen on the faces of the countless fans that have been hoping and expecting Liangelo Ball to be a lock for the training camp roster. All these expectations come as a result of the fact that there had been multiple rumors that Liangelo Ball had signed an Exhibit 10 contract. James Borrego was posed a question on Media Day about Liangelo Ball. Take a look.
So if they no Liangelo Ball on your training camp roster, can you sort of explain why?
I don't manage the roster. I'll leave that for Mitch. Liangelo did a good job in summer league. I can say that. As a basketball coach, I thought he did a heck of a job in the time we had him here. What happens now in the future with Liangelo, I don't have that answer, but I'll leave that for Mitch to discuss and describe as we go. But I like our roster. We got a full 20-man roster ready to go.
Were you asked to have what your input was on Liangelo? Did you want him on, or did you have a say in it at all?
I'll leave those internally. Mitch manages the roster. I'm comfortable with Liangelo and how he played. I thought he got better, during that period. But, we have to make certain decisions here, and I'm comfortable with where we're at. But, I think that's more of a question for Mitch to handle and answer. I can only speak for what he did on the floor in Vegas, and I thought he performed well, and he opened eyes, and he performed at a higher level than I expected.
In listening to James Borrego's comments on Liangelo Ball, one can't help but have more questions. Lamelo was also posted a question about Liangelo Ball. He clearly was not happy about his brother not making the training camp roster. Take a listen.
What were the conversations like with Liangelo when you saw that he wasn't going to be on the training camp roster? Just kind of,
still talks with him and stuff. Like, basketball never stops. So obviously keep working and then just wait for that call.
Were you bummed he wasn't going to make you guys training camp?
Yeah, definitely. But I don't really know. I don't really know on that one. Just keep working.
Liangelo Ball has a very strong fan base who have been rooting for him since learning that he was invited to the NBA Summer League. So I'm sure this news is crushing to a lot of his fans who wanted to see him land the roster spot alongside his brother. Liangelo is a strong young man, both physically and mentally. Thus he will rise above the small setback, as he has shown enough to garner enough interest from an NBA team in the very near future. In observing the Hornets training camp roster, one can't help but notice that DJ Carton and Arnaldas Kobaka have been invited to the Hornets training camp, signing an Exhibit 10 and two-way contract respectively. Understand that what I'm going to say here is primarily speculative based on the circumstances we're currently in. I believe there are a few things possibly at play here. Number one, I believe the Hornets had already decided on who they were going to sign after the Summer League ended. Number two, perhaps they brought on Liangelo Ball due to Cam McGriff being out due to COVID-19. it has been reported that Cam McGriff was signed to an Exhibit 10 contract. Number 3. They brought on Liangelo Ball solely as a courtesy to Lamelo Ball, as they already had their players selected before Summer League started. Number 4. They brought on Liangelo Ball for ratings, eyeballs, game attendance, and excitement for the team's benefit during the Summer League. Number 5. They have him on standby. If any player they have already signed ends up not panning out in training camp, first come first serve sort of situation. If this is anywhere close to reality, perhaps Liangelo Ball does indeed still have a shot at that NBA roster spot for the Charlotte Hornets. Number 6. Perhaps they're already sold on Liangelo Ball and want to sign him after the training camp is over, either to the NBA or the G League. Number 7. Perhaps Liangelo Ball has already been signed to the Hornets G League roster, but the team wants everything to be kept under wraps until it is announced in November. Which of these 7 speculations closely fits Liangelo Ball's current situation? Let us know in the comments. Regarding the 2 players mentioned earlier, DJ Carton and Arnaldus Kuboka, I can see why they may have been chosen over Liangelo Ball to participate in training camp. I believe Arnaldus Kuboka was invited to training camp due to having been with the Charlotte Hornets for 3 years. DJ Carton, on the other hand, recently went undrafted from Marquette University. Liangelo Ball, however, has not played professional basketball since 2018, where he played in Lithuania and the JBA. Although he played better than the 2 players mentioned earlier, he didn't blow them out of the water. That last game really negatively affected his overall stats. I believe there was a precedent that the team was following in making their decision. That is one of my speculations, other than the fact that something is being swept under the rug or kept under wraps, as observed with James Borrego and Lamelo Ball when questioned about the absence of Liangelo Ball in the training camp roster. Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time.
Ball control. The big ball away.